up, Notary Nerds? It's your girl, Monica, here to talk to you today about government contracts, and not just any government contracts, but government contracts that are in your backyard. That's right, the state and local government contracts. I wasted no time after I got my Ed WASB certification a couple of weeks ago to respond to the many emails in my inbox strongly encouraging me to apply. So here, sorry if I'm making you dizzy. We're just walking around the bathrooms trying to assess number of sinks, number of toilets, number of urinals, to be able to put in the most accurate bid possible. Now, it's kind of hectic because there was a lot of people here in order to bid on this because it is janitorial services. And while my business is in the notary management training space, I'm still capable of going after this government contract and finding a vendor to be able to perform on it as a subcontractor, which means that at events like this, I have to do a really good job of assessing the entirety of what the state entity or local entity needs, right? So I was sure to take a lot of video, take a lot of notes, listen very closely to what exactly their needs were, kind of listen between the lines as well. So if you're looking at this thinking, why is this on a notary channel? Why are we talking about janitorial? Well, it's my notary business that got my foot in the door. And it's your notary business that can get your foot in the door. The only thing keeping you from government contracts at this point is just you. Because now that you're listening to this video, you have the awareness that government contracts at the state and local level exist. State and local and city governments and even county governments have needs that only small businesses can supply. So, but if those small businesses don't know about them, then guess what? Those opportunities either go to the people who've already had them or the money just goes back into the kitty. So here we are walking around the facility and they're showing us where the final trash and everything will be dumped at the end of every shift. This is also the place where we would be able to store any motorized vehicles. It's called the incinerator building. This is just another shelter that we passed by on the way back to the admin building, which, as you can see there, is just a 2-story brick building. Now, I am just over the moon excited about this opportunity. The bid is coming up on the 28th, or the bid deadline, rather, is coming up on the 28th. This is just me in this stairwell. They didn't include this in the bid, but something told me that I probably should. And then I'm just leaving here because it was a long day and heading back to the hotel to kind of take it all in, think of who in my network that I could start to partner with on this contract. Got to the hotel, just was so happy when I walked in because everything was so fresh and so clean. And I just needed to take a shower because I'm in Atlanta and I heard about this place that has some catfish and grits, child. And so, you know, I'm totally off topic of government contracts, but as you can see, I am super happy in the pursuit of these catfish and grits. Probably a little too happy, right? This place called Nouveau. It was very nice. We had catfish and grits, or I had catfish and grits, and sat and caught up with a couple of friends of mine in the ATL. There's a close-up. So yeah, I know that just looks so good. Anyway, so I go back after that. The next day before I drove back to Tennessee, I went back because there was too many people at the bid conference for me. So I knew in order for the vendors that I'm going to be reaching out to be able to get an understanding of what is really going on, I needed to go back. And this video is moving pretty fast just simply because I just wanted to do a really short clip for this channel. I'm actually starting another channel, and I'll tell you guys about that here in a minute. But I went back through everything. Not only did I go back through the admin building, but I walked back through the entire place, okay, before checkout. Like, checkout was at noon. I got up, got dressed, got some coffee, got my camera ready, which is my iPhone, and just went back through. And again, it's a lot faster right now than it actually is. And I'm also kind of giving some audio notes on it, but that you can't hear right now. But the bottom line is, if you have a notary business, then you can do this. You can get registered with your city, county, and state government as a vendor. You can be on the lookout for opportunities like this, be they in the janitorial space, or as a matter of fact, I'm looking at one now that is a charter bus. The local university needs a charter bus for an away game. So I'm going to go see if I can't connect the dots on that, right? So my whole point of the matter is, whether you are looking at it from a point of view of you doing the work or you just being a project manager and subcontracting the work out, it's whatever you want to do. But whatever, you cannot sleep on government contracts. Like, Do not do that, okay? This is it. So tonight, this is why I'm doing this video. So tonight is the first class of the 4-week intensive, how to start a government contracting virtual assistant business, because I have been so overwhelmed with all of the information that's coming to me from these different agencies. There is no way I can keep up with it all. So I figure, wait a minute, there's some small businesses I could be giving this information to and making money, right? So as I am just taking all of this in, I realize that there's two things at play here. There's my business that needs to pursue government contracts, and then there is the opportunity for the savvy entrepreneur to provide a service to local businesses in order to be able to connect them to these contracts. So I created the Government Contracting Virtual Assistant 4-week intensive. I'm going to make sure you have a website to be able to launch your business. It's going to be a Google site, and so you don't have to worry about monthly fees right away. Okay, it's 4 weeks. So tonight is our first class. You can still get in. If you're looking at this video, that means you're in my email, or either you're on my YouTube, and just check the link in order to be able to register. This is the absolute last chance that you can get 50% off of the cost of the actual certification. I am creating a certification so that when you go out and market yourself, you will have that certification, which means absolutely nothing, right? Unless you have something to go with it. So with that certification, you're going to get hands-on experience in submitting a government contract, okay? So you will be able to say, not only did I take the training, but I've actually got hands-on experience. And if you want more of this, go over to my new government contracting channel, where that's all I'm going to focus on is my journey pursuing state and local government contracts wherever I can find them. I hope to see you over there, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.